guys. Just a quick intro. So yeah, my name is Patrick. I work for a company called Screaming Frog. We are a search and marketing agency based in Henley-on-Thames in Oxfordshire. If you know the name, then you've probably heard of our SEO Spider crawler tool, which I think a common shout out to. I can see that Ed had the browser toolbar link as well, so that's cool. I want to talk a little bit about local SEO today, and I guess the importance of understanding a lot of the changes that Google have made over the last few years to the way that local search works. I'm going to start with a quick kind of jump back in time. This is a screenshot from a US search for the keyword flowers, really high volume keyword. This is I think from 2007, so 10 years ago. And what you kind of see is really, really big websites in there, 1-800-Flowers, FTD, which I think is Interflora, What you kind of get from that image really is there's not really much localization going on there, just got big websites, you've even got Wikipedia on there as well. Fast forward to today, we get a very, very different looking screenshot from the search results. This is the flowers searching from Henley-on-Thames in our office. Obviously you've got paid ads at the top and some shopping ads to the right, so Google can make some money. And then below that you have a map listing, and this is all you see above the fold actually, so quite interesting there. And if you go a little further down the page, you start to see a very different looking search results. This is the same search term, just jump back flowers, no localization in the keyword or anything like that, but you're getting very, very different results. I'm getting local Henley businesses in there. I'm still getting into Flora, but it's actually their flowers delivery Henley-on-Thames page. So what this basically shows is that Google are considering the search result and trying to understand really what people want from that search. So taking the explicit query of flowers, what they really understand that people want is flower delivery services near me. So adjusting their search results to give people that. And obviously you've got map listings at the top as well, which do the same thing. Another example, plumber. Again, you've got map listings at the top, and then again you've kind of got localized results. So it's big brands, so Checkertrade, Yale.com, but it's their specific Henley-on-Thames local location pages. So again, a good example of Google showing localized results there. Another example, pizza. Same kind of thing, you're getting map results. There are local pizza delivery branches. So this is kind of a good example comparing back to that first one around the Wikipedia example. So what Google has understood is that when people search for the word pizza, they're not looking for the Wikipedia page which explains what pizza is and the origins of pizza. They're looking for pizza delivery companies who can serve where they are. So it's giving you local results based on that query. For example, mortgage advisor. This time from Woden Reading, and again you're getting localized results. You start to get a picture that this is how Google kind of changed things. So kind of why is that happening and what's sort of changed? Well, as Ed kind of touched on, there's been lots of algorithm updates over the last few years which have helped to improve Google search results. So things targeting links and quality content and so on, but they've also developed parts of the algorithm to understand what users want from their search results. So I really like this example at the bottom here, which shows the explicit query against the implicit query. So if someone's searching for London tube stations, actually what's the implied need behind when someone's searching for that? Well, actually, it's not just searching for London tube stations. They're an iPhone user, they're on the streets, they're looking at your device, looking at your browser, looking at your operating system, just looking at your location, and what they're trying to understand is, I need to find a tube station near to where I am right now to get home after a few days after work. So that's kind of the development of that, and where that's kind of come in is this thing called Rank Brain that Google have developed over the last couple of years. It sounds a bit like a kind of villain in a Marvel film, but it's actually a kind of machine learning artificial intelligence which basically allows Google to understand what users are doing when they search for things on the search engine and giving people what they actually are looking for rather than what they think users are looking for. So to do that, they look at things like user behavior, so click-through rate and bounce rate, and looking at how users engage with things. So to go back to that pizza example, if someone searched for pizza, and lots of people and they ranked the Wikipedia pizza page very well, and lots of people went on there, and obviously nobody wants that site, so they all bounced back, and then they searched for pizza delivery, then Google kind of see that's the semantic relationship there, that actually what we're looking for is a pizza delivery service, an example. There's a bunch of factors here that kind of go into localization, as I said, kind of device, browser, the time of day, things like the search history. So not just your own personal search history on your own device, but also, as I say, what generally users are doing across the search engine generally. So if there's lots of people who are doing something, that's a signal to Google that that's the right kind of result for the query. You get different results if you're logged in versus when you're logged out of a Google account. And you get very different kind of results based on the intent of the query, whether it's an informational type question or it has a kind of strong buying intent as well. This is a really good study from Moz. They're an American software company who kind of do a survey every year from experts in the industry, looking at what people perceive as the kind of real key factors in terms of ranking local SEO. I've highlighted the one that came out the highest on-page signals. So kind of dig into that a little bit really in terms of best practices. So if you are a local business who has lots of stores across the UK, for instance, or you're a service business who operate in lots of different areas, what you're really going to want to have is pages that serve those different locations, those different areas. But the focus has got to be on building really good landing pages, not cutting corners and not kind of duplicating content. So you want to include really unique and locally focused content that's really rich and relevant to that location. What that doesn't mean is writing about towns and cities, like Birmingham is a medieval city with 2 train stations. None of that is rubbish. It's more about what you do in relation to the location. So talking about your local staff in that location, talking about customer testimonials from that location, these kind of things, using your own data to help drive that content. You can by all means list the areas that you operate in and embed maps and talk about directions. That's a good way of kind of including information that's relevant and locally focused. As I say, you can use people like local staff and managers or engineers, for instance, if you're a service business, to talk about their experiences to give you that kind of unique angle. Some more tips and stuff you can include, talking about local sponsorship events, if you've got offers and stuff like that in specific locations. And some kind of basic on-site things that I've included as well, around making sure that you can obviously the kind of target keyword and the region in the page title and so on. Also got a kind of example URL structure. Again, it's not super important right now, but if you have a lot of pages, you want to make sure they're structured correctly and that you have the right kind of architecture on the website to make sure that it's clear to users that they can kind of see where they are in relation to what page they're on. And NAP, NAP, name, address, phone numbers. This is a big thing that Google push in terms of Google My Business, which is the next slide. So making sure that there's a consistent name, address, and phone number, that you've got a local phone number on those pages, and that it all matches your Google My Business profile. So I don't know if you guys are aware of stuff like Google My Business, but I mean, I could do a whole other talk on that, but obviously to set up Google profiles if you want to rank in the map listings at the very top in those kind of screenshots. That's very important. And here's kind of, again, scans ripped off from somebody else, kind of map to local search success. So there's lots of stuff that goes into it around backlinking and trusted domain and so on. So that's a really useful thing to take a look at. I want to kind of go some examples of stuff that I thought I've seen that work quite well. So this is Helping, it used to be Hassle.com, who do local cleaning. So you can book a cleaner for £10 an hour and they kind of go in place, and lots of nice big images of the location. They've kind of got some good text around the location. Again, it's not too much listing basic stuff about the location, it's kind of related to what they do. And they've also nicely included some customer testimonials. Again, this is all locally focused. They talk about Blackheath, obviously an area in Birmingham. This is the appliance repair company. Same kind of thing. So they're a service business who operate in lots of different areas. And again, they've got really good landing pages where they interview their local engineer, John Stone. They've got local Reading testimonials there as well, and some nice trust signals with some fancy logos on there just to kind of reinforce their brand to users. And Cabby, who are a minicab booking company, I thought what they did was really nicely actually. They've got lots of interesting local stuff on there, and again they're using a lot of internal data, so they use things around popular cab journeys from Hampstead in this case, and how much you can save compared to a black cab if you book online with them. They also got user journey ratings as well, again specific to the locations. This is all very unique to that specific location. And they also got example destinations in Hampstead. This is quite a good way of tying that in, because obviously they can do that being a cab service. I've embedded maps, and also embedded this traffic camera. So again, some really nice, rich, locally focused content that's going to be seen by Google as being relevant to the kind of search queries that people are going to be searching for. You know, book a cab, that kind of thing. In terms of the results of this kind of stuff, I mean, it's just really important to invest, I think, in those kind of pages and making sure that the content on those pages is unique, is relevant, has that kind of local focus. We work, for instance, with Nuffield Health on their website, and we've helped them rank a lot better. This is a visibility graph and a traffic graph for their gym subfolder. So this is where all their local pages sit within their gym subfolder. So before we started working with them, they didn't really have any visibility on that because they didn't really get this kind of stuff. But they've taken our advice on board, and traffic's now really growing nicely for them. So that's been a positive result. And that's it. Thank you very much.